So having never been in this room before, how does it seem to you? Does it seem like it would be a good place to work?
It's a bit big for us.
You like it intimate?
We like
a camper van.
Smaller.
It's full of vibe.
Yeah.
But I was saying to Ricky earlier, I don't know if it's good vibe or not. It's definitely brilliant in here.
Yeah.
But
I think
you can feel something's happened in here.
But maybe not for making one of your records.
Well, Whitey made a good point, which is that no one's made a better record since the Beatles in here. So maybe they used up all the vibe.
Yeah, but Dark Side of the Moon was done in here.
Exactly, I have my point, exactly.
Oh, come on.
Be Here Now. Be Here Now was done here.
Yeah, of course it was, yeah.
Dig Up Your Soul was done here.
Yeah, this is true. If it ever goes wrong for you, you, of course, could be a historian for this place.
I will be.
Do you want to add a little tinkle on the Steinway?
What was done on this?
I had a little go on it before, if that counts.
That doesn't count. I don't think they'll put that in the logbook.
I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
When you were like when you were in Leeds and you formed the band, what was the local studio that you wish you could save up enough money to go and record in?
I don't know.
Oh, Huddersfield.
There was one in Huddersfield, Beaumont Street.
Yeah.
We never went there.
Do you remember how much it cost?
Well, no.
Just too much.
Studios were about 200 quid a day, I think, then.
We once went to... we did one in some guy's garage.
Touchwood?
No, that was a different one. You know the one up near West Park?
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
it was a garage.
Yeah.
And he lived with his mum and dad.
Yes. He was famous in Leeds, but I've forgotten his name.
I have forgotten
Phil?
his name. Probably, they're all called Phil.
Well, hello to
Phil
Phil in
someone-
Leeds. If we'll edge our bets, we'll say hello
Phil
to Phil in
someone
Leeds.
well done.
But, we don't really... I mean, but on this record, we didn't really... We could have gone down the route of using the most expensive studio in the world.
But we used a second.
It's not expensive.
No,
it's
it's
cheap. And then we used the smallest, probably cheapest studio in the whole of London.
And you worked with two producers. You had this fella
Elliot, famous for going out with supermodels and DJing at Tom Cruise's wedding.
And you had Mark Ronson, who was he's the man of the moment, the Phil Spector of his generation.
He's famous for keeping hawks.
Hawks, is that right?
Yeah, he's a hawk fancier.
Has he shown you his glove?
Kestrels.
What's it called?
What?
When you...
Bird lovers.
No, there is a
when you
name,
do
isn't there?
Something-
Yeah.
Hawkery.
No. Ring in.
Yeah, ring in.
That could be the quiz.
Falconry.
Falconry.
No.
Is it that easy?
I don't know, there's got to be more to it than that. And just for the people, Mark Ronson, of course, we're hearing his name bandied around a lot at the moment. But
yeah.
So you're a band, all know what you're doing, you write your songs, you've got your stuff ready when it goes in the studio. What is a producer actually doing? What is the magic that he gives to it?
No idea. I think possibly a good producer will just bring out the best in the band. A bad producer will want to make it sound like put his stamp on it. And Mark and Elliot certainly didn't do that. They just made us feel dead confident.
And how long did it take you to do that?
That's a really serious answer.
Yeah,
and usually I'd put an element of silliness in there. But
we can edit one in later if you like.
Okay.
Yeah. We can after we finish, we can go into another studio, record a load of generic silliness that we can drop in.
Oh, I don't really like it when you answer questions truthfully because they're ever so boring.
Well, how's about this one? We take a little break. We play another track from the new album.
Really?
And why not? What's wrong with that?
I think that's brilliant.
Well, let's do that now, and we'll be back with Kaiser Chiefs in a minute.
Nice one.
It's Absolute Radio. We're live from Studio 2 at the historic Abbey Road Studios, and that was Good Days, Bad Days from the Kaiser Chiefs off the new record. Yeah. And I've got Whitey and Ricky from the Kaiser Chiefs with me. You happy with the record?
Over the moon.
You're not like listening to that thinking, oh, we should have gone back and done that bit better.
No, I'm just thinking about how the people in this room must be going, this is the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
They are.
Yeah.
So some people, their eyes are going to the back of their
I saw
heads.
one person crying.
Yeah. I think a lot of the listeners will be doing the same thing even as we speak.
Crying.
Yeah. Or maybe they'll be...
Crying with joy and dancing.
And maybe overcome with an eroticism.
Well, there's a certain amount of that in everything we do.
I believe so.
We're like aural Viagra.
And when is the record coming out?
I have no idea anymore.
20th now.
20th
of October.
What are we on now? That's not long.
We are the...
Is that a couple of
first,
weeks?
Second.
2 weeks on Monday.
Let's change my watch.
And you're doing a tour as well?
A little tour. That'll be easy.
And then a big tour after that?
I don't know.
I'll tell them.
You tell them.
Yeah, it's all right.
Got a tour in October. Doing small venues, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, small, really small venues. Then we're doing an arena tour in February, playing the same places again.
Cool.
With more songs.
more songs and a bigger place.
I've got some questions for you.
Good-o.
Feel free to take it in turns or
Okay.
whatever, whichever way you want to play this. What's your favourite Monopoly piece?
Hotel. You mean the silver ones?
Yeah, of course the silver ones.
I'd say the £500 note,
There's a £500 note.
isn't there?
Oh, there's a dog, there's a top hat, there's a boat, there's a car.
I'd go for the car.
Are you just saying that it's arbitrary?
I think it would be the one I'd choose.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to be going around London in a top hat.
Or a dog.
Or a dog. Going around London in a dog.
Mine is the purple cheese.
Which song will you always dance to, no matter how many times you hear it?
Build Me Up Buttercup.
It's a great song.
Heatwave. Martha Reeves.
Are you a Sudoku people or crossword people?
Crossword.
Me and Ricky are heavily into crosswords.
Heavily. We win crossword competitions in Puzzler on a regular basis.
Congratulations!
It's fine.
Now that you mention it, I think I remember seeing your names in the back of there.
Yeah.
People who've won a book voucher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that you're posh, do you own any padded hangers?
What's a padded hanger?
Padded coat hangers.
I was thinking. I instantly thought of like an aircraft hanger that was padded on the inside.
Wow, that shows how posh you've got.
Yeah.
The rest of us wouldn't even conceive
So you
of that.
don't even have to be able to fly your plane very well. You're just kind of bouncing off the walls. Padded hangers? No.
No.
What is the last thing that you googled?
Sorry, you
Credit
can't-
crunch.
Really? Are you worried about the credit crunch?
I've been shifting my money around just this morning.
You opened an Irish bank account,
No.
just in case.
No. I'm not. It's not that bad.
And who is your most famous friend?
Friend? What do you mean by friend?
Well, I mean somebody whose number's in your phone, and maybe if it was a dark night of the soul and you were weeping, you were considering taking your own life, they're the person that you'd be ringing up and saying, please, what was your advice in this situation?
Well, I don't know. Whitey.
Graham Lambert from the Inspired Cabins.
Good fella. Well, thank
I
you.
have had a text from Mark Ronson in the last hour. Does that count?
What did it say?
It said, when you in New York.
When are you in New York?
It's the 15th, 16th and 17th of November.
That's good to know.
That was my reply. That's proper, kind of like, that's really just a reply.
It's
Isn't
like reality, right? But also it's good for our listeners who want to burgle your house while you're away.
it? I did actually...
Yeah.
Well...
Which one?
Which one? Yeah.
Oh, the padded hanger.
Is Mark Ronson still famous?
No, he was the top of the cool barometer last week, so he's probably the bottom this week.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for coming here to Abbey Road. And do feel free to steal something. If you want to nick that piano that did Down Life, and if you can push it out between the two of us, you're most welcome to take it with you.
I think the security might stop us.
And I've already stolen your wallet.
Did the Beetle touch that once?
Maybe. It's quite close.
YT, Ricky, thank you very much for joining us.